Alright, now we're coming to the final variation. Come back to another grade 12 calculus lesson on the first derivative. So this is the 6th video on how we test first derivative, but this one is tested via factorization. Very important that you go through all the variations, alright? Because at the end of the day, if you don't know each variation, you will fail exams because now you're studying the one that most probably won't be asked, alright? So, here determine dy dx, differentiate y with respect to x if y equal x squared minus 4x plus 3 divided by x minus 1. So this is the first format. Remember, we have common factor, we have quadratic equation, and we have cubic equations. But here, quadratic, if I factorize x squared is x times x. The last term is positive and the middle term is negative. The signs will always be negative and negative. Factors of 3 is simply 3 times 1, which gives me the 3, but minus 3 minus 1 gives me negative 4. So with the first derivative problems under question 8, if I factorize, there's always something on top that will cancel at the bottom. So this factor that I got here, x minus 1, cancels with the x minus 1 at the bottom, and I'm left with y equal x minus 3. Now that I've simplified the equation, now I can factorize, or not factorize, find the derivative. So I differentiate y with respect to x. 1 times 1 stays 1, 1 minus 1 becomes 0. Alright? The first derivative of a constant becomes 0. 1 minus 1 is 0, x to the power 0 is 1, and 1 times 1 simply stays 1. So this answer equals 1. Alright, let's look at the second problem. So here evaluate dx. If we have 27x cubed minus 64 divided by 3x minus 4. So again, we first have to simplify and factorize. So because I have a cube there, I'm going to first look for the cube roots. Cube root of 27 is 3. Cube root of x cubed is x. Negative stays negative. Cube root of 64 is 4. To get the 3 terms there, I say 3 times 3 gives me 9. X times x gives me x squared. 3x times negative 4 there, the 2 will give me negative 12. So to cancel the negative 12, because I have no middle term there, I'm going to say negative 12x plus 12x, right? Then negative times negative gives me positive, and 4 times 4 would give me 16. Right, again, as you can see, one of the factors on top will cancel with bracket at the bottom. So 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4 cancels. Now I'm left with 9x squared plus 12x plus 16. Right, now I can differentiate, so it becomes 2 times 9. 2 minus 1. 1 times 12, 1 minus 1. First derivative of a constant, 0. So 9 times 2 gives me 18. 2 minus 1 will give me 1. 1 minus 1 to the power 0. So x to the power 0 is 1. 1 times 12 simply stays 12. Right, so that's just a short variation. I'm now not going to go through all the forms of factorization, but you should know all the forms of factorization that you've learned from grade 9, 10, and 11. We can test any one of them. I just know you'll forget to practice grade 10 factorizing a perfect cubed, and that is what we use to catch you out. Continue practicing. God bless.